Hey guys, welcome to another video. If you're new here, I'm Lindsay and I bring you content on clean beauty and skincare. Today's video is really fun. It's a summery bronze glam with super dewy skin and a really glossy eye, glossy lips, glossy everything. I feel like I haven't done a look like this on my channel, so I really wanted to do it, especially since it's summertime. I'm feeling the glow, you know? Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a like if you enjoy it. And don't forget to comment below as well. So if you want to see what I use to get this really pretty glowy look, then keep watching. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. I did already put my primer on just because I wanted to let it sink in. This is the Ilia True Skin Priming Serum. I do recommend that you let this sink into your face before you move on to other products, which I definitely agree with because it just works a lot better when you let it sink in. I do already have my skincare and everything on too. So yeah, are we ready to get glowy? Today I'm actually going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to do some like bronzer and highlighter underneath my foundation, and of course we'll go over on top as well, but I just wanted to do something as like a base layer since this is going to be really glowy. I thought it would look gorgeous if I did it underneath. So for that I'm going to use the Honest Beauty Sculpted Medium Contour and Highlight Kit. This is their old packaging. I'm not sure if they still sell this in their new line. I'll have to check. If I find it, I'll put it below for you guys. But I'm just going to go ahead and start with this shade right here, which is a bit warmer, but it is a lot lighter than the other shade. First thing I'm going to do is actually warm this up with my finger. I find with cream products, if you warm them up beforehand, you'll get a lot more pigment out of them. Like cream blushes, cream contour, because like these sort of like, they don't dry out, but like the top layer gets hard. So if you just go in dry with a brush, it doesn't really pick up a lot of product, but if you warm it up first, it performs a lot better. So that's what I just did with that shade there. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and just sort of lay it down in your typical contour spots. And I'm kind of just going to blend it as I apply it as well. As you can tell, the shade is definitely warm. It's not really a contour, it's more of just like a nice color to warm up my face before I put on some foundation. This look is going to be very glowy. I'm so excited to play around with a lot of cream products. Pulled some stuff out from my collection that I haven't used in a while, and I just wanted to try them out on here. Take a little bit on my forehead as well. That looks crazy, but the cool thing about doing something like this under foundation is it doesn't have to be perfect because you're putting foundation on afterwards. So you can really just make sure it's blended in, but like I said, it doesn't really have to be perfect. You could just slap it on. Do a little bit on my nose. I'm just taking that down my jaw and neck to match my face to my neck a little bit better. My body is self-tan, but I don't self-tan my face, so it's usually quite a difference there. Now that we have that on, I'm going to do a little bit of highlight under my foundation as well. I'm going to use the Ilia, what are these called? Just their illuminator stick. This one is Stella by Starlight. I haven't used this in such a long time, so I thought I would break it out today and use it. Just like a really pretty champagne color. I'm just gonna use my fingers to work this in. This formula is more of like a drier sort of cream. So if you have like more oily skin, I think you would like this. I think that's everything we're gonna do for under the foundation. For my base today, I'm gonna mix up a little concoction here. I'm gonna use the Pacifica A Light Clean Foundation. This is the shade 27 Warm Medium. I'm also gonna mix in a little bit of the Ilia Liquid Light and Nova. A couple drops of the Bybee CBD booster. I've really been enjoying this. I haven't mixed it with foundation yet, so we'll see how that goes. It is a nice lightweight oil. So I'm just doing about a pump of the foundation, pump of this as well. Actually 2 pumps, because only a little bit came out the first time. And then probably just 2 drops of the oil. Okay, now I have that all mixed up here. I'm gonna dot it on my face and then blend it out. Then I'm gonna use a sponge for a bit more sheer coverage with this. Ooh, this smells really good. This little concoction I made. What is that? Okay, so I think that base is all blended out now. I felt like I was blending for like half an hour. But anyway, for concealer, I'm going to use the Ilia True Skin in SC1 Chicory. I always say SF2 because that's my Ilia foundation shade. But I I really like the tone of this concealer. It's like neutral, maybe leaning a little bit on the warm side. Just like a really nice shade to cancel out those dark circles. I'm gonna do a little bit on these blemishes down here too. I'm gonna use this super tiny beauty blender and pat that in. Concealer is good to go now. The Ilia concealer is really nice. If you let it sit for a little bit, it gives such amazing coverage. I mentioned it in my favorites video, but I love it for like blemishes. It also works really well under the eyes for me. Just like such a beautiful finish. But anyway, for my powder, I'm gonna use the 100% Pure Bamboo Blur Powder. Picked this up when 100% Pure was like having a sale. And you guys know I love the Ilia Soft Focus Finishing Powder. This one is like way more matte. It's one of those like really silica feeling powders, if you guys have any idea of what I'm talking about. So you have to use like a very little amount, but I do find this one makes my under eyes look smoother than the Ilia one. That one, I feel like my concealer creases a little bit, but it's gorgeous for all over the face because it does give like a really soft focus finish. So I like to usually combine the two and use this one just a little bit under my eyes and just anywhere I want to be really matte and sort of creaseless. And then I'll use the Ilia one the rest of my face. It's a really nice duo. So I am going to go in with the Ilia Soft Focus Powder for the rest of my face, just a really light layer to set everything. And then we're going to go back in and add some more glow back to the face. This is like a great trick if you want more long wearing makeup, but you also like to be glowy. So you really set down your base, but then you could add all those like dewy products on top and they should last you. Now I'm going to go in with a powder bronzer. I'm going to use the bronzer from this Pacifica Light and Radiance Powders little palette. I picked this up at Target. I'm going to use this bronzer shade. It's a really nice bronzer. It's super soft and blends out very well. I'm going to take that on an angled brush and blend it in. I'm really liking how the base is looking so far. Now onto the fun cream products. I'm going to use the Kosas Tropic Equinox Cream Duo. I'm going to start with this shade, which you can be used as a bronzer. I'm going to use it as blush today though. And I'm really going to use quite a good amount of this. I used this yesterday when I kind of like practiced this look and it looked so pretty. I'm actually going to use my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush for this. This is a really pretty shade if you like more warm like orange type blushes. If you have fair skin, you can use it as a bronzer too. These creams are nice. They have a nice like sheen to them, but they're not too like greasy feeling, which I enjoy for sure. Okay, blush is on. I'm going to use the highlight in this palette as well. Just on my finger. We're going to be using another cream highlight as well. But I'm going to start with this one. So pretty. Okay, and the other cream highlight I wanted to use is the Yuri Perez Vanilla Highlighter in Falling Star. I feel like I like barely use this on my channel, so I decided to bring it out and use it today. This is a really actually beautiful cream highlight. It's lighter than the Kosas ones, and just look at that. It's so metallic, but it's not chunky. Literally gorgeous. I don't know why I don't use this more. Okay, I think we definitely look really glowy now. This is one of these highlighters you could put like a ton on and it just looks so pretty and reflective. I'm like obsessed. Oh, sounds like I broke it. I'm like obsessed with this now. It's so pretty. The last cheek product I'm going to use is this 100% pure fruit pigmented luminizer. This is the, I forgot what shade this is. This is like the original one. They have a couple different shades. I will try to link this one if I can find it. It does look really pink in the tin, but it actually just has a very slight sort of golden sheen to it, but it's not too chunky. So I'm just really gonna lightly dust this over that cream highlight just for a bit more of like rosiness and golden glow-iness. Alright, wow, I'm really loving how glowy this base is so far. I don't think I've ever done anything this glowy on my channel. Did like a full face of cream products quite a while back, but anyway, we're also going to do some faux freckles for this look since it's very summery, bronzy, that type of vibe. So I'm going to use the Eye of Horus Brow Define for my freckles. You can use, for me, brow pencils work because like it's a cooler tone taupe, which is usually the shade of my freckles at least. But like if you have like a brown eyeliner, you could make that work, or you can use a matte eyeshadow with a little tiny brush. But for this, I kind of just like to dot it kind of randomly. It's not really giving me enough pigment, so I'm actually going to go in with the Honest Beauty cream contour that I used, and I'm going to dab that on as my freckles. Now that they look a little bit crazy, I just like to go in with a sponge and just tap it in. I think it's better that you use a cream for freckles, even though I said brow pencil will work, because you can actually like just make the color fade a little bit. So if it is a little too dark, you go in with a sponge, it just like softens them up and makes them look a lot more natural. You can also do this like under your foundation if you're doing a lighter coverage, so they just show through a little bit. Yeah, I'm not doing too crazy, I just added a couple and I think it looks really cute. All right, what are we on to next? Okay, next I actually have to pee, so I'm gonna go pee. Is that TMI? I don't know, who cares? Anyway, I'm gonna go pee and I'm gonna do my brows off camera, and then I will be back and we'll start the eye look. I have a really glowy, bronzy product here to play with. I'm so excited about. But yeah, anyway, I'll list what I use for my brows below if you guys are curious, but I will be right back. I'm back with some brows on. Now for the eye look, I did zoom you guys in a little bit more, just so you can see a little bit better. How many times am I gonna say little in that sentence? Okay, I'm back with my brows on. Now for the eye look, it's gonna be something really simple but so pretty. I did this yesterday and I was like, I have to film a look on this because I'm obsessed. I'm gonna start with the Honest Beauty Get It Together eyeshadow palette. Just gonna take this matte brown shade that I like always use, and I'm just gonna pop that in the crease. You can also use bronzer for this. That's usually what I do on the day-to-day because it's just so easy to do. Or you can use just a matte brown. Anything will work really. And I'm not being too precise, really just blending away here until it's even. I'm actually gonna go in with the bronzer I used for my face and put that a little closer to my crease. And then we'll move on to lid shade, star of the show here. Alright, that's it for my crease. I'm gonna use the Habit Bright Lights in Gatsby Nourishing Cream Highlighter. They came out with these a while ago. This is like a nail polish brand. They do have it on Petit Vour, but they only have these on their website. I will link them below. They came out with a bunch of cream blushes and these really gorgeous cream highlights. This one, obviously, if you have deeper skin, it would be a beautiful highlight. But on me, I'm actually going to use this as eyeshadow. These are really creamy, and I feel like it is probably going to crease on my eye, but it's just one of those things that it's just so pretty. I gotta put it on. So I'm just gonna use my finger for this. This is just like the most gorgeous bronze shade. If you wanted this to last a bit longer, you could use an eyeshadow base and then put a powdered eyeshadow over this so it doesn't crease. But I want that really glossy look, so I'm kind of just gonna leave it as is. I'm sort of blending this into the crease as well. And I'm taking that same product on more of a smaller like shadow brush. This one's from Well People, and I'm going to take that on the lower lash line as well. I really can't get over that. It looks so pretty. I love how shiny it looks. I don't even know how they made it look so freaking metallic. These aren't patchy at all. The pigment is incredible. These are really underrated. I feel like I've never really heard anybody talk about these, but they're incredible. They're just good. I actually feel like I want a little bit more blush to my face. So I'm gonna use from that same brand, Habit The Ultimate. This is their cream color in Pretty Baby. You can use this on your cheeks as well. It's really similar formula to the color we just put on our lid. Super creamy, really pigmented, just freaking beautiful. I'm just gonna dab that on my cheeks for a little more glow. These smell really good too. I think they have moringa oil in them. Just some really beautiful ingredients. They literally smell like fruity beautifulness. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely feeling that, a little bit more of a flush going on. Okay, moving on to the inner corner and on my brow bone, I'm gonna use a cream highlight again, keep this super glowy. Use the Erie Perez vanilla highlight that I used. Let me just grab a brush. I'm gonna put this, like I said, on my brow bone and the inner corner. They do have another shade of this highlighter, I believe. I think it's a bit darker. Do they have another shade? I'm not sure. If they do, I'll link it below. I got this off of Lane. Okay, bam, that is done. I feel like I'm just getting more and more obsessed with this look the more I do it. Not the more I do it, like the more I progress into the look. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say I like this look. I hope you guys do too. Give this a like if you are enjoying it so far, and let me know what you think in the comments below. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna use the Alima Pure eye pencil in brown for my waterline. Okay, lastly for the eyes, I'm going to do a light coat of mascara using the PYT Primed and Ready Mascara, and then we'll move on to the lip combo. So for mascara, I just did a really light coat because I wanted the sort of lid and under lid, that's not a thing, is it? Under eye, under lash line to stand out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Moving on to lips, I'm using a new Red Apple lipstick shade. This is from their summer collection. I have some other shades from them too. This is my first time trying their lipstick though. I love their lip liner, so I'm really excited. This one is called Day After Morocco, which is just a really pretty nude pink, but it's sort of got like a brightness to it, which is gorgeous. Feels really creamy. So I'm not gonna do a lip liner, I'm just gonna honestly throw this on. Those are so creamy. I like the shade too. It's a little bit brighter like on my lips, but I like it. Nice summertime pink. Okay, and of course we have to make the lips glossy too, so I'm gonna use the Tower 28 Lip Jelly in Fire. Can you guys see how much I've used? I literally just got this and it's like halfway done. I'm freaking obsessed with this. If you guys need a lip gloss, definitely try this out. Also, if you're looking for like a cleaner, glossier lip gloss dupe, this is totally it. It's just so beautiful and shiny and not sticky at all. It's just, so good. Last step to finish it off, make us even more glowy, I'm going to use the last of my little Pixie Glow Mist here. Okay guys, here is the finished look. It's very glowy, borderline sweaty, but I love how it turned out. I think the eyes are just so pretty. Such a beautiful summer look. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and of course give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps me out, helps my channel get out into that YouTube world. So like, subscribe, and comment below, and I will see you guys in my next video.